Hi, this is Matt with iGo Software. Today we're very excited to announce a new release that has been updated on the iGo 360 servers for you. It is our version 4.0.9 and there's lots of great stuff in here that I just want to provide you a quick overview. There's going to be this document that I'm reviewing right now. A link to that is available on our website and in the email or in the notification that you have letting you know of these features. This has been tested in a live club environment for a month now, so we think we got most nits. If you come across any bugs, please email support@igofigure.com and we'll get right on that. So here's the list, and I'll jump down through the big ones that would probably benefit with some further explanation and show you how they work. This is going to be about a 7 to 10 minute video showing you the highlights. First, we've added a Pay Now button. Well, what does that mean? What that means is when a member's payment fails, they receive an email or an SMS notification from you if you have it set up, letting them know it failed. Now it will include a link where all they need to do is click the button to pay you. And in that link, they'll also be able to check the box to save that payment method on file for future. The email they receive will have a link in it called Pay Now, and it will take them to a page that looks something like this. It would have the invoices that are due, and they just simply fill out the credit card information, check the box, save it on file, and then they're done. Hopefully that saves you a lot of time with collecting updated payment methods for members who had problems with their credit card. To include that in the email notifications, go to OE tier settings, email notifications, and you'll find the one for failed payment notifications, and you just click the edit button. You'll see there's a Pay Now link, and you can put, it'll just literally be a box that says Pay Now, has a Pay Now button in the member email or SMS message. So to do that, you just click it and drop the link in there, and so you can add whatever language around that will facilitate them clicking that button, and then you're good to go for future payments going forward. Do the same thing when editing the SMS message too, if you use that. The second feature is called Pinned Notes. It's now basically it's like a permanent sticky note you'll have in a member record. It's a list of significant issues about a member you want to keep at the top of the note list. And then also that pinned note is available in the calendar appointment for that member. And let me show that to you right now. So if we go into test member Candy Connor's record, you'll see she has a pinned note up here. You just simply click edit to edit it, and you can edit whatever you want in there. Her dog's name, any particular issues that she might be having, anything you want to have semi-permanently resident at the top of the notes list. Cool thing about it is that now when you go look at any appointment that you scheduled for Candy Connor or a member with a pinned note, you click that appointment and it pops up and it has the pinned note here. Anything you add to the pinned note here, just type it, save it. It will also drop back down into the member record pinned note. Other features in this section, you'll see the membership plan name that they have in the appointment. So for example, one membership level gets you access to one thing or different modalities or features in your center. You'll know what plan they're on, and you'll know their status as well will be okay. It also appears in that note. Another cool feature are flag notes. It's just a checkbox to flag a note. Maybe that's like a temporary issue that you might have with a member. Remind you to go back and follow up with them. So for example here we have this is a flag note flagged in this member's record, and it'll appear at the top of the notes list. So something transitory you might want to follow up with, and then when you're finished you just uncheck the note and it won't be flagged anymore. And it drops back down in the list by date created. I just covered what's covered in the calendar task and session changes, where you'll show pinned notes, the membership plan, end date of the plan, and the member status in that calendar item that you set for that member. There's been some electronic agreement improvements where the signature process is easier, just easier to send a member a link so they can sign on their phone instead of with the mouse. and some other improvements on that. There'll be a separate video explaining this in more detail for those of you who use the electronic agreements. Really cool feature now, you can add a referral credit for a member. So basically you'll set up a referral credit, and when you're selling a membership plan to a member, the option to select a member who referred them appears. Do that, and that member who referred them will receive that credit to be applied to future payments they owe you. To set that up, you go into the OE tier, click Club, select your club by clicking the hyperlink number. Then you go to Settings and scroll down to Referral Credit Amount. Type it in, $22.22, why not? And click Save. And now the next time you sell a membership and reference a referring member, that member will get that. So in the new member sign up process, you click New Member, you simply select the referring member, we'll call it bank account, and then click Next. Or, well, let's go ahead and do Barry Allen, as I know I've already done that. Once you complete the member sign up process, under Barry Allen's member record, he will now have that referral credit amount. So for his next payment due amount, I'll only charge him $1.78 in this scenario. Several other items in here. Let me see what's worth mentioning in this video. Attendance panel scrolling. Punch card members go terminated when they're out of punches. Some members who do the some clients who do those types of memberships just needed that feature. Thank you for that suggestion. Punch card report will show remaining punches on the punch card memberships. Handy feature, weigh and measure day. That's been requested by a lot of centers that take regular monthly measurements of their members. A good practice to do if you want to create some retention metric, something to show your clients as they come in, their improvement. But now you'll have a reminder for weigh and measure day. To set that up, just jump into the member record and put change weigh and measure date, the day of the month that you want that to occur. Pick the 20th, click save. Now there'll be a notification when they scan into your center of the weigh and measure day. There's also an email and SMS message that you can set for them to remind them of their weigh and measure day. That is up in the OE tier under settings, email notifications, or SMS notifications. We'll just show you email notifications for here. Click weigh and measure day, edit that, just a reminder. You can change the text, drop in the date of the weigh and measure day, and the send interval day. That's the number of days before the weigh and measure day they receive that reminder. The rest of these features are pretty self-explanatory. They're all worth mentioning, but they're also right here, and there's not anything in particular to show you about them. In terms of the functionality and the software. The club number was an email notifications, was kind of unwieldy, so that's been removed. The task notes, so if you're setting and take a note in a task that you might be scheduling for a member, that will now appear in the member record notes. So everything that's being noted to a member is now in the member record, like a note on a receipt or a note in an appointment. That is also all in all of the notes for a member record. If you're not using SMS in your center, you can add it for $20 a month. And you can also hide it so it's not in your face with all those features in one of the settings. Additional services report has some filters on that. Discount name on receipt, total revenue, and the revenue dashboard report. Super annoying was when you wanted to view a document you may have saved to a member record. You had to download it and then open it to view it. Now you can just click it, it'll open a separate tab so you can view all the documents that are saved to your member record, like electronic agreements and their signed agreement. You can see that there. There's also a button to resend it if they ask about that. Some improvements to the way the agreements are displayed in the member's record that were suggested. Hyperlinked member names in the CRM. Oh, and a cool feature I wanted to show you about the CRM if you're using those flagged notes. If you go into the big CRM button here and you click notes or notification, there's some cool things you can see that will display all of the notes and documents and notifications that have been sent out from your center. If you click on notes and then sort by flagged, it will list all of the flagged notes that for all of your members. So in this test database, there are 4 flagged notes. And so if you're thinking, oh, I might have employees or other team members that are flag, or you just don't remember how many flag notes you created for all of your different members, you can come here under the CRM button, click the notes, and sort by flagged, and you'll have all of your flag notes right here at the top. View the text of the note and jump into the member record to view those if needed. On the OE tier, when you're reviewing some of the reports, the revenue, new members, and OK members, that now has a chart included, so you can see the trend line. Different prophylactics on editing, billing type for agreements to keep errors from occurring that was happening. And I guess the last one we're pointing out here is the extra statuses for prospects. It was suggested that we create more of those, and we did that. Create the statuses that was suggested, and then after our release, we decided we wanted to make that editable. So for now, they're hard-coded in as a certain list of statuses that was suggested by one of our clients. Our next release, which will happen pretty quickly for some tweaks in this version, will make it to where those are customizable. So you can have up to like 10 statuses for a prospect. That gives you much more flexibility and just visibility into where in the sales cycle a prospect might be. That gives you just lots of opportunity to manage that with a little more detail and granularity. Mass messaging now an option you can restrict in employee security profiles so they're not firing them off without your knowledge. That's it from a very high level and kind of a medium level. I think I covered most of the basics here. If you have any questions at all, please email support. Thanks again for your business. Really appreciate it. Hope you enjoy these features. These are a direct result of suggestions from you, our clients. So please keep them coming. We're always working to improve the iGo 360 product, and we look forward to hearing more great suggestions from you. Hope you enjoy these and have a good day.